Hey y'all, it's All of Destiny. So in this video, I'll be doing another maintenance week type of video. I got lots and lots of good feedback on the first one that I had done, so it really let me know that you all liked it. Plus, by word of mouth, y'all told me that y'all liked it. So in this one, I will be doing my feed-in braids as well as my spring nails. Also getting my car washed. I'm not cramming lots and lots of different subtopics into this one just because I wanted to not have to shorten the feed-in portion and the nails portion so much. Still sort of the same length, and I hope y'all enjoy it. Let's begin first with feed-in braids. So I picked up 4 packs of the Shake and Go FreeTress braid hair. This is the natural texture, and I like this one because it's already pre-stretched, pre-feathered, all of that good stuff. And I purchased 4 packs, but I only ended up using about 2.5 packs for the style. So I'm going to remove the rubber band gently so that I don't tangle the hair. And my first piece is going to be very small that I feed into the braid, just because we don't want a knot in the front. The next piece that I'll feed in is a little bit larger than that. Then I separate out the rest of the hair to the best of my ability as being the same thickness for the braid. As you add in more hair, the braid will get thicker anyway because you're putting more hair into it. So I'm going to do a small little accent braid. I start off with my initial part, and to perfect the part, I run some of the Let's Jam conditioning gel down the part. Then I repart my hair, and that gives me the straightest part as possible. To ensure that I'm not ruining my part by grabbing extra hair as I braid, I'm applying the Murray's molding paste to the opposite section of where we're working, and this holds cornrows, braids, twists, and locks. I start off with my 3 legs and I begin braiding with my own natural hair. After that, I take a piece of the hair that we separated out, I put that in, swing it back, and keep one piece forward. I keep braiding, braid, and then I'm going to, well, actually, to make sure the hair stays out of the way, I'm going to use the comb. Then I swing the other piece around. That's how you secure it in, and basically it's fed in and braided underneath the hair to where it's undetectable. I'm not going to feed in any extra pieces. Braid all the way through, and I don't braid this down to the end since it's going to get added into another section. We don't have to. I am also going to take the ointment that my dermatologist provided to make sure that I don't get any flakes or anything like that while I'm wearing this style. After that, I make my part again, apply some of the jam to make sure that I can perfect the part and get it really straight and neat. All of the products that I'm using will be linked in my description box down below to help you all. To make sure that my hair is nice and sleek for the style, I do apply some of the Let's Jam conditioning gel on both sides of the braid to help smooth down the hair. And then in the front portions, I'm also taking the ointment again that my dermatologist provided. I have to apply this to my scalp daily. I won't be doing that while my hair is in braids, but you all get what I mean. I start off braiding just with my own hair because I'm not able to figure out how people start off immediately with the hair that you're feeding in. I braid, and when my pointer finger and thumb are touching, that's when I know it's the position to where I feed in the hair. So then you braid, kind of keep the hair out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and take another piece. I didn't edit out the portions of me swinging the camera back and around and all of that because I wanted you all to really see how I move around and I'm not in one spot while I'm braiding my hair. Feeding it in again, and then you swing the other piece around. The reason when I place the hair and you see one piece in the front and another piece in the back, when I was learning, in order for me to not get the pieces confused because you don't feed them in at the same time, that's why I put one piece in the front, one in the back, and then I can be mindful of where the hair is and when I need to actually reach for it. If the hair gets tangled, I work my way from the bottom of the hair and pulling my fingers in an upwards motion, but I do my best to never let go of the braid because I don't want to lose my grip, because you want to maintain a steady grip throughout the entire braid for it to look neat. And I like to check in the mirror as I'm braiding versus looking at the braid at the end, because that helps me to make sure that I don't have any mistakes and I get all the way to the end and have to unplait all of this length. Definitely glance in the mirror the entire time you're doing this. And it's just basically a steady process of repeating that same thing over and over. As far as the pieces that I add in, so as long as I'm braiding onto my scalp, I'm feeding hair in. I didn't count the pieces, but that's the way that I do it. It's like braid, put the piece in, swing it around, braid, left hand crosses over the right, that type of thing, and then you keep swinging the pieces around. Now I always watch my own content when I need to redo something, so I definitely looked at my same half up half down feet and braids video from 2018 to get this look again. As I get closer to where my own natural hair ends, I began reaching for more and more product, because that's going to help me to make sure that my own hair, relaxed or natural, is going to make sure your hair isn't sticking out and peeking out of this braid. This isn't the type of hairstyle where less is more. You definitely want to reach for that product, really smooth it onto the hair, make sure you're locking everything in there together, because this isn't a one-day style. I want to wear this at least 3 weeks. That's just my guesstimation. If you follow me on social media, then you'll definitely know how long these braids will last. Since I'm not braiding on the scalp anymore, I don't feed in any extra hair. I'm just braiding tight all the way down to the end. Yes, sir, baby. Yes, sir. Woo! Hey, hey, I'm almost through. Hey, hey, coming through. Get me out the way together. Ooh. So since I had one more accent braid and one large braid to do, I kind of just sped through that process. But like I said, I will link the feed and braids video in the description box for you all down below to check that out. I got my water boiling. Okay, coming tight to the end. Get it in, get it in. Coming tight to the end. Yes, sir. Oh, I gotta come back up. I see a messed up spot. I see a little frizzy freeze. That's probably my hair. Make sure she good right there. There we go. I hear the water getting ready. There we go. Stay tight. There we go. I'm finally done. I'm about to put a black scrunchie on it instead of this rubber band and wear it in a ponytail up top. I probably won't start doing the bun until if I'm at the gym or something, I need my hair out of the way. And since I got it like this, I'll be able to do 2 buns, because I got 3 over here and 3 over here. The way I split it off, I'll be able to wear 2 buns, 1 bun, 2 ponytails, 1 ponytail, all of that. But I was thinking if I dip my hair and then shower, I have to kind of tuck my hair into my bunny, and I don't want my ends to dry like that, so I'm gonna wait. Okay, can I go twice with this or no? I think I'm gonna pop it. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a lot of hair. There we go, there we go, there we go. Yes. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. Oh, we done. Oh. They gonna look better when I dip them though. Oh, that feels good. That feels good. So now that I've had my shower and I'm all dressed, I'm going to go ahead and dip my ends. To do this by myself, I'm just splitting my hair into parts. I have 6 braids in the back and 6 large braids in the front. Don't think so hard about how much of it to dip. Like, I didn't get a ruler and be like, dip 8 inches. Just dip the ends. This seals your ends. Your braid won't come down. And it also helps the braid to be more flowy and movable and not so rigid versus like how it looked in the beginning. I think I have a clip when I turn around. Y'all see how my hair doesn't even move. It just makes it go like, ooh, okay. I get lots of questions about, Destiny, how did you even learn to braid in the first place? When I first started wearing wigs, I needed my hair to be braided underneath, but I didn't know how to braid. And you all know me, Destiny doesn't pay for anything that she can do herself or learn to do herself. So I would just braid my hair underneath. Probably wasn't the neatest braid, but at least it was braided down. Even if you don't plan to wear wigs, just start braiding your hair. Just practice braiding your own hair, even if you're not feeding the hair in, just to get a feel for things. We only get better at the things we attempt over and over. So the first step is to just try. My total cost at the beauty supply store for purchasing these items was $48 and some change, minus $5.99 since I didn't open one of the packs. And they usually get a little scrunched up sometimes just from me applying the bonnet when I shower or sleep. Throughout the day, the braids will straighten back out. In a few days, I will add some hair accessories to this style, but for now, I'm going to wear them as is. Be sure to look out for my Instagram or YouTube stories to see the wear of these braids over the next few days. And now it's the next day. Fun fact, I can't braid my hair if my nails are done, so now I get to do them. Started off with my cuticle softener and remover by Super Nail, as well as my cuticle pusher, and I'm just going to push my cuticles back with that. I went ahead and washed my hands, and now I'm going to do a little more cuticle work just to prep my nails for the acrylic application by using my nail drill. This is the glance at that in real time before we speed things along, since this video is already 20 minutes long. I was gifted this drill by a company named Whirly, I believe. I'll find that first video when I used the drill for the very first time, and I'll have it in the description box down below for you all. When they gifted me the drill though, it came from overseas, so I did have to buy an adapter for it. But other than that, I love the drill. I've definitely incorporated it into my nail routine every time I do acrylic nails. So I'm going to go ahead and shape my natural nails prior to beginning the acrylic application, especially since I had trimmed them down for braiding my hair. And I kind of just mix up my own little custom glitter mixes over the course of all these years. They just pile up. I'll be using the MOUSSE Secret pink powder, the CND primer, and this Super Nail Professional liquid. I was going to use my normal forms, but I forgot when I checked my drawer that I had some reusable forms in there. I picked up a few new nail brushes from the beauty supply store. I didn't want to go by this store in Madison because I wasn't close by that area. I had Googled another one, but when I went in, he was like, "Are you licensed?" I was like, "No." And then he politely told me that I had to leave, and I was like, okay, cool. So I wanted to switch up the brushes for you all. That's why I was like, well, let me see where I can get another brush from, just until I order more from Amazon. Getting everything set up, opening up my new brush. It's by Goldfinger. They have these at the beauty supply store. And I forgot to prime my nails first. And you just want to apply this all over your natural nail bed. So now we're going to begin with the brush, and this is my first time using the reusable forms, so a sort of good first impression. Just with anything new that you're trying, it's something that you have to get used to, but I definitely like them, and the fact that they're reusable, I won't really too much have to repurchase these once I begin running out of the other forms that I showed you all in the beginning. So I'm starting off by working the custom glitter green little acrylic mix that I made a while ago, actually. Probably years ago. But I'm just going to do that on the free edge, and then I'm sort of just shaping it. I wanted to go with the coffin style, not so much square, and then since I'm doing 3D, stiletto kind of wasn't an option for the flowers that I'm going to do. And I'm shaping the smile line. I kind of came down just a little bit over my own smile line, that way as my nails grow out, you won't see my own nail too quick underneath that, if it makes sense. After that, I'm covering the nail with the MOUSSE Secret pink, sort of opaque but not so much, and then I'm just going to put the clear acrylic powder towards the end. I'm getting as close as I can to the cuticle area now and applying another ball there, pressing into it, and then just sort of sweeping it down. Also notice that I keep my nail pointed and tilted towards myself. That's one key tip for avoiding the acrylic running back into the cuticle. As long as your nail is tilted, you can't do that in the first place. Although sometimes I do turn my nail to face myself to make sure that it's nice and straight and I'm not building it crooked, like to the left or to the right. So it's going to be the same process on all of these nails because they're all going to be the same. But of course, I want to show you all. I'm going to build about 3 nails on camera for you all. So applying some more primer. I like to do 2 coats. 1 coat before I begin, and then 1 more coat right before I begin working on that specific nail. So I pick up a little bit of the product, and you want to make sure that you're not applying it when it's like dry, if that makes sense. I'll try to show it in the frame, I think. And then you just basically use the belly of the brush to sort of shape the sides to the desired nail shape that you're going for. And again, for me today, it's coffin. I'm messing up with this voiceover, but this video is 20 minutes long. Every time I stop, it extends the amount of time that it takes me to complete this. So we're going to keep going. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a ball of the MOUSSE Secret. This is a pink. The exact name will be in the description box down below. And I place that to overlap the green and the and my natural nail bed. That way I'm sort of basically you're connecting the two together so that it doesn't break. But I go in with the clear over the actual glitter. My pink isn't that opaque, but I don't like too much of the pink on the design. And by sealing or encapsulating the entire nail with that clear, when I begin filing, I won't file into the glitter. When you tap on the nails and you hear that clicking sound, the sound that we like when our nails are done, like this, that lets you know that you can go ahead and remove your form. If you don't use forms and you use tips, still that same thing. You can tap on it to know that it's set, and that way you can begin filing. This, I was able to get it really snug fitting to the thumb. That's what the thumbs up was for. So I went ahead and finished the entire right hand, and I wanted to show you all my non-dominant hand because I'm left-handed. So I'm able to do it. It just takes me a longer amount of time, but whenever I commit to doing something like this, I make sure that I do have time in my day to do so. Oh, let's also discuss the fact that I messed up and then I took it off and I was like, nope. I didn't hear the clicking sound on that one. If you like to pinch your nails, that's when you can sort of do that too. And then I waste the whole bottle trying to do my second coat of primer, but it's cool. CND is a little pricey, but it's cool. So to clean the brush, also, I just dip it in the acrylic and then the acrylic liquid and just sweep it back and forth to make sure that it takes shape again. You don't want to leave your nail brush dirty If you find that you have acrylic on it, then you can definitely just soak it in a little bit of acetone and then kind of get the gooiness and the acrylic out of the brush. So for filing, I'm going back and forth between using the drill and my hand file. Hand file is definitely my favorite because over the course of years, that was all that I used. Like I said, I was gifted the nail drill just last year, and I started doing nails in 2011. So, you know, you have to work your way up to getting better with something, and that's why I incorporate using the drill each time I do my nails. It definitely helps the look of them. I don't recommend a drill if you're just starting out. Work your way up and just get the feel of the hand file. Regardless of how well a drill is, there's no way around omitting a hand file. So after that, I went ahead and buffed my nails, and I run my hands along the top of the nail to make sure it's smooth to my liking. Wash my hands. Now we're going to do the designing process. The thing about acrylic is, when you do your own nails, this stuff lasts a long time, unless you're like taking clients and stuff like that and you run out quicker. I only do my nails and then sometimes my mom and my sisters, so my products last me a good amount of time. I got it from eBay, but that's all I remember as far as the little colored acrylic that you see me using. So I'm using a flat brush, I'm turning it to the side, and then when it's ready, if you press into it, you can look at it. If it's like still shiny, it lets me know that it's not ready yet. So I wait till it gets just a little bit dull, but not too quick, and then I slide my brush back to break it up, and then I pinch the sides together with the side of the brush. Picking up another ball, and I'm placing that down as well. If it's not wanting to stay, just kind of spin the brush around in a circle and lift it out. Now turning the brush to where it's like towards the skinny side, and then I'm sliding right through that acrylic, and then I'm closing the ends together, and it makes it look like a flower. Then I use the belly of the brush to flatten it down a little bit more, but still keeping that 3D shape. I'm going to do that again one more time, placing the ball, not pressing right into it because you'll flatten it down. You want to let it sit a while before you begin working with it. That way it takes the shape of what you're trying to do. So slice through it and then squeeze the ends together, gives you a flower. If you want to do a round flower, then you just kind of round it off on the end. So to really make it look like a flower, I'm going to take some of the yellow acrylic and place that in the center, just like a small amount. And I'm repeating the same process just with different colors, but I hadn't done 3D in a while, so I wanted to definitely include a good amount of footage of this. I went back and watched my old video, guys. I have this exact same look. I guess this is sort of like recreating old looks, like the feed-in braids, the half up, half down. I did those in September of 2018, and then I think I did this spring nails video probably in. Put the screenshot on the video, Destiny. But I'll have the screenshot of the video up for you all to see. But I recreated this look. I was unsure if I was going to even be able to do 3D on myself. Yes, it was harder on the left hand because I am left-handed, but I managed to get it done, and that's the look. I really love it. It looks like flowers in the grass, if you didn't. Like 6:30. I'm trying to get my car washed. I've been busy all day, so this is the first chance I got to squeeze it in. This is the second place I've stopped at. Here about to see if he's not out of water, he's gonna do it. I know y'all gonna probably ask. I can get like complimentary washes at my dealership, but it's Saturday and it's 6:30, so that's not an option. I want the inside done. Like, look, it's dirty in here. My camera's still broke, but I'm finessing it to vlog, y'all. See that? We got trash down there, kind of dirty down here. This my tea, my change. Dirty in the back. Don't nobody really be back there. Oh, look who it is. Say hi. It don't look like it on the vlog. They said they pull up to the church, Sweepy. That's not a good look, is it? Pull up to the church. Yeah. Good look, everybody. Right? I said I can't give up a car wash at church, sir. I really can.
And I keep them license on the seat.
Look like door I have pulled up to check on her.
They open and wash the door. The car's full.
You can squeeze me in.
If I'm coming to the church and wash
Oh, yeah, he can squeeze me in, y'all.
I would get the 2 more, but I ain't got no water.
I know, I heard you when you talking about.
Oh, you was on the phone. Yeah, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna put you on the side. I'm gonna get you.
Okay, I don't have much in my car, but normally I just check and see what's in here. I'll grab anything that may look important since I'm getting the inside and the outside done. And plus, I'm not the type of person that says like, oh, you're cleaning it out, pick up my trash. So I gather my own trash. Oh, I gotta get closer. He's giving me directions. Hold on. Let me back up. I can't see what's in the frame because I can't let my screen up anymore till I get it fixed. I forgot my windshield wipers come on automatically with water get on them, and I don't know how to turn that off. Oh my God, how do I, oh my goodness, how do I turn that off? Oh my goodness. Is that it? Okay. I know you're probably like, what is going on? Okay, that's closed, so we good. I'm officially locked in here now. I should have got out. What was I thinking?
Broke mind know what it feel like. Cause when you're down bad, you don't even feel right. They tell me stay up out the streets, but I can't, nigga. Then they ask me why. A bank, nigga. Imagine, wanna rock high fashion, riding the 7 in the bank laughing. Now I'm mad, sleeping on a pissy mattress with dreams of living lavish, but they ain't even happening.
Getting the outside done. I hope they still, I don't know if they still gonna do my inside yet because it's like late. They might. They still got people pulling up, y'all. I don't want to put it on nobody, but somebody else just pulled up. This the outside. Ooh, yes.
That bankroll have a nigga feeling himself. Nigga hate you when you getting it, keep a pistol in my belt. Ever since a little nigga had dreams of stunt. Growing up, dog, I knew I had to give me some money. My big brother had them 20s and I wanted me some. Now nigga putting forges up under the phone.
You don't let it get nasty.
I try to keep it clean.
You do. I can tell.
I do my best.
You want that dirty.
Oh, thank goodness.
That's the way to be. That's how I was dirty. Yeah, that's good. That's how old are you?
28.
Yeah, keep it like this.
Broke, y'all. I gotta get it fixed. Oh my God.
They got their own life.
I wanted me some. Now nigga putting forges up under them thorns. Pull up, jeweled up, pocket full of blue bugs, red bone, big butt, and you know she chose up. Woke up, counting money, fell asleep doing the same thing. Remember nothing the teacher taught me but one thing. Keep your eyes on your own paper. Yeah, I'm faithful to that statement. A money maker, know some niggas in the hood to kill for that bankroll. I'm signed to the streets, nigga, I'm on this payroll. Young nigga from the hood, but my neck on froze. All this ice on me, hope I don't catch me a cold. When you getting that money, gotta watch who you with. If a nigga ain't 100, don't need to be in your clique. Niggas don't keep it real no more. You feel me though? I'm out here and I'm still on go. I'm getting that dough. I'm getting it with my amigos and I'm the same people. I had around me when my pockets was on zero. Now I'm getting C-Nos. Wrist cost a kilo. Ballin' like Mello. They watch me like Vivo. All a nigga.
Questions or comments, be sure to leave all of that down below as well. And as always, I thank you all so much for watching.